Blue is set to be whatever she wants to be. And I think as parents, great parents affirm their children. They don't force their children. They just affirm them to be great and to put the work in.
The speed at which everyone has suddenly become so worried about Blue Ivy is getting seriously out of control. People keep asking what is really happening inside the Carter household. There are claims that Michelle Williams, who went through the demanding and exhausting system of Matthew Knowles' early management herself, is concerned that Blue may never get to experience a normal childhood. According to ongoing public speculation, Beyoncé and Jay-Z are said to be following a similar path. Some people even claim they are handling things in an even stricter way than Matthew did. Those reports have left Michelle reportedly feeling deeply concerned. If those rumors have any truth to them, then it is easy to understand why so many people are paying attention. Now, some people will probably wonder how Michelle would even know what is happening behind closed doors. There has been a long-running joke online that she has always been the outsider because Beyoncé and Kelly Rowland share such a close friendship after growing up together under the same roof. But there is another side to that story. Michelle is also believed to share a very close bond with Beyoncé. People close to the group have often pointed to how involved Michelle has been in Blue Ivy's life from the very beginning. She was reportedly one of the first people to visit after Blue was born at the hospital.
If anybody ever doubted the relationship between the three of us, Google that interview when Kelly says they watched me give birth. Like, how much more intimate can a person be with you?
Over the years, Michelle has continued showing support for Blue at important public events. She appeared with Blue on the red carpet at the Lion King premiere. More recently, she also walked the carpet with Blue and Mama Tina at the well-known Angel Ball. Those moments have only added to the belief that Michelle remains an important and supportive presence in Blue's life. Michelle even went viral after stepping in to perform at the private school attended by Blue Ivy and Kelly Rowland's son, Titan. Reports said she did it as a personal favor because the Destiny's Child family has stayed incredibly close behind the scenes. Moments like that have made many people believe their connection is much stronger than the public usually sees. Whenever the media paints Beyoncé and Jay-Z as distant celebrities who carefully control every part of their family life, Michelle often offers a different perspective. She has spoken more than once about what she has personally witnessed. According to Michelle, Beyoncé and Kelly are very natural parents when they are away from cameras. She has described them as people who live like any other family once the spotlight disappears. Back in 2021, Michelle also spoke with Us Weekly about her lasting friendship with her former group members. She said, "I would just say respect and keeping our friendship kind of between us. We don't share secrets. I don't treat any of my friends any differently than Beyoncé and Kelly. We just honor each other's hearts, really." Around that same time, Michelle pushed back against stories claiming there was jealousy, fighting, or constant drama inside the group. She explained that while they had disagreements, like any friends or coworkers, those moments never defined their relationship. Instead, she said they always respected each other, both as artists and as women. She also shared, 20 years later, we still share that gift of friendship. Maybe it was because of our friendship, maybe it was because of the success, but mostly it was just our destiny to sing and perform together. That statement only added to the belief that their bond has lasted through every stage of their lives. Michelle continued by explaining that it never truly felt like work, even though they gave every minute, every thought, and every bit of themselves to the group. She said their connection helped carry her through some of the darkest moments of her life. Even while living what many people would call a dream alongside two incredible women, she admitted there were still very difficult times.
That's when I knew I needed to get more intensive treatment because I was getting a little too comfortable with those thoughts. And I wasn't feeling safe with myself.
More recently, during the period when Jay-Z was dealing with a highly publicized lawsuit, reports claimed Beyoncé leaned on Michelle for support because the pressure surrounding the situation had become overwhelming. While those reports remain unconfirmed, they added to the public belief that Michelle continues to be one of Beyoncé's closest and most trusted friends. According to reports, Beyoncé spent several days in tears during that difficult period. There were also claims that Michelle stayed by her side, prayed with her every day, and offered support as Beyoncé thought through her options. Insiders have described Michelle as one of Beyoncé's most spiritual friends. They have also claimed she was a major source of encouragement during the intense public criticism Beyoncé faced in the early 2000s. Those same reports say Michelle was one of the first people Beyoncé turned to for support. It has also been claimed they spoke regularly while Jay-Z was dealing with the lawsuit. Stories like these have led many people to believe their friendship runs much deeper than most fans realize. Because of that, some people feel that if Michelle were ever concerned about Blue, it would come from genuine care rather than a desire for attention. That idea remains based on public claims and speculation. Reports have suggested that any concern Michelle may have would come from her personal experiences and the strong connections she shares with the family. She has spoken openly for years about her own struggles with depression, mental health, and the difficult pressures that can come with working in the entertainment industry. Those experiences have shaped how she looks at success, fame, and personal well-being. One example, often mentioned, happened in 2018. That was the same year Michelle got engaged and reunited with Beyoncé and Kelly Rowland for their unforgettable Coachella performance. To millions of viewers, everything seemed perfect from the outside. Later, Michelle revealed that behind the scenes, she was facing an extremely difficult emotional battle. She shared that despite reaching major career milestones, she had been in such a painful place that she was even planning her own funeral. Her story shocked many people and highlighted how personal struggles are not always visible from the outside. Michelle has shared that she voluntarily checked herself into a mental health treatment facility in 2018 after realizing she needed professional support. She explained that she had become deeply concerned about the thoughts she was experiencing and decided it was time to get help. Her story highlights how someone can appear successful, polished, and full of confidence on one of the biggest stages in the world, while privately struggling with serious emotional pain. From the outside, everything may look perfect. Behind the scenes, the reality can be completely different. That experience has given Michelle a unique perspective on the pressures that come with life in the entertainment industry. Because of what she has lived through, Michelle understands how easy it can be for performers to hide emotional struggles behind public appearances. Some observers believed that is why people sometimes look at Blue Ivy's confident performances and wonder about the pressure that can come with growing up in such a high-profile environment. Those conversations are based on public speculation, and Blue's personal thoughts and experiences are not publicly known. Michelle has also spoken openly about how demanding the entertainment industry can be and how important it is to protect mental health. She has described the challenge of receiving public praise while still feeling isolated or emotionally exhausted in private. Her willingness to discuss those experiences has encouraged many others to speak openly about their own mental health. Some reports claim Michelle hopes that young people growing up in the spotlight are valued for more than their achievements alone. Fans have also pointed to her own experiences in Destiny's Child, where Beyoncé often received the greatest share of public attention, while Michelle faced frequent online criticism. During that era, the group was managed by Matthew Knowles, whose leadership style has often been described as highly disciplined and intensely focused on success. Those past experiences are part of why some people believe Michelle may have a different perspective on the pressures that come with growing up around the entertainment business. When Latavia Roberson was asked about Matthew Knowles' management style, she said, "Matthew did not mince his words, and it can be tough to take that kind of criticism when you are a little girl. We would try not to let it break us, but Kelly was the sensitive one, and sometimes she would go to her room and cry." Her comments added to the long-running public discussion about the demanding environment surrounding the group's early years. Michelle has also spoken openly about her own struggles after leaving the group. In 2017, during an appearance on The Talk, she revealed that she had been dealing with depression and explained how she shared those feelings with her manager at the time. She recalled saying, "When I disclosed it to our manager at the time, bless his heart, he was like, 'Y'all just signed a multi-million-dollar deal and you're about to go on tour. What do you have to be depressed about?' So I was like, oh, maybe I'm just tired." Her story became one of the many examples people point to when discussing mental health in the entertainment industry. Because of those experiences, some commentators believe Michelle has a unique understanding of the pressure that can come with growing up around fame. Public speculation has connected those past experiences to ongoing conversations about Blue Ivy's highly visible life. Supporters of that view argue that Michelle has seen the demanding rehearsals, constant security, and intense public attention that can come with being part of a world-famous family. However, Blue's personal experiences and feelings are not publicly known. Some reports have suggested that Michelle is naturally protective because she understands both the rewards and challenges of life in the spotlight. Those claims remain unconfirmed, and Michelle has not publicly stated that she is worried about Blue. Even so, some insiders continue to speculate that she hopes Blue is able to enjoy a healthy balance between success and personal well-being. As conversations continue online, many different opinions have emerged. While some people believe there is cause for concern, others argue that there is not enough public information to reach those conclusions. For now, much of the discussion remains based on speculation rather than confirmed facts. Some fans point to Blue Ivy's growing list of accomplishments as proof that she is thriving. Others look at the same moments and wonder how much pressure can come with reaching major milestones at such a young age. That debate has only become louder as Blue continues appearing at high-profile events alongside her family. One moment that sparked a wave of discussion was her appearance on the Renaissance World Tour. While many people praised her confidence and stage presence, others questioned whether carrying that level of public attention could eventually become overwhelming. Those conversations quickly spread across social media, with supporters and critics offering completely different views. There is no public evidence that Blue feels unhappy or overwhelmed. In fact, every public appearance has shown her looking confident and prepared. Even so, some observers believe that growing up under constant public attention comes with challenges that most people will never experience. That perspective is based on general concerns about life in the spotlight, rather than confirmed information about Blue herself. For now, the biggest question remains whether the public is seeing the full picture or simply creating its own story from limited moments. As Blue continues growing up in front of millions of people, every appearance is likely to bring another round of headlines, praise, and speculation. That is exactly why the conversation refuses to fade. The situation has also started a much bigger conversation about what it means to grow up in one of the most famous families in the world. Every public appearance, every performance, and every photo is examined in incredible detail. That kind of attention can create endless praise, but it can also lead to non-stop scrutiny from strangers who know very little about someone's real life. Many people believe Beyoncé and Jay-Z are simply giving Blue opportunities to explore her talents while making sure she is supported along the way. Others believe the spotlight itself can become a heavy responsibility, no matter how supportive a family may be. Those different opinions continue to fuel debates across social media whenever Blue makes another public appearance. Experts have often pointed out that growing up with worldwide attention is very different from having a typical childhood. Young people in the public eye are frequently expected to handle criticism, comparisons, and constant headlines before they have had the chance to develop away from the spotlight. That challenge is not unique to one family and has been discussed for years across the entertainment industry. For now, there's no public evidence showing how Blue personally feels about all the attention surrounding her. What is clear is that interest in her life continues to grow with every major event she attends. As long as that attention remains, the public conversation is likely to continue, with people drawing very different conclusions from the same moments. One thing that keeps this discussion alive is how carefully Beyoncé and Jay-Z have always protected their family's privacy. They rarely respond to online rumors or public speculation. Instead, they usually allow their actions to speak for themselves. That silence often leaves fans and commentators filling in the blanks with their own theories. At the same time, Blue has gradually taken on a more visible role at major events. From award shows to live performances, she has appeared more comfortable in front of large audiences as the years have gone by. Many fans see that confidence as a sign that she genuinely enjoys performing. Others believe it is impossible to know how someone truly feels based only on public appearances. That difference in opinion is what keeps the conversation going. Every new appearance brings another wave of headlines, social media posts, and debates about fame, family, and growing up in the spotlight. Supporters celebrate Blue's accomplishments and praise her composure. Critics question whether any young person should face that level of public attention, regardless of their background. Until Blue chooses to speak for herself someday, much of the public discussion will remain based on observation rather than confirmed facts. For now, the only thing everyone can agree on is that she continues to attract enormous attention everywhere she goes, making every appearance one of the most talked about moments online. At the end of the day, there is a big difference between public speculation and confirmed facts. Many of the conversations surrounding Blue Ivy are driven by opinions, observations, and reports that have never been publicly confirmed. What is undeniable is that growing up under constant global attention is something very few people will ever experience. Even if Auntie Michelle has not publicly said any of this herself, do you think there is enough reason for people to be concerned about Blue? Or do you think the public is reading too much into the situation? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps these conversations going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.